Hey guys, welcome back. So, if you don't know by now, and if it upsets some people, which I think it does, so be it. My teachings are broad, because my understanding of these matters are broad. I'll be chatting a bit about an angel in this vid. I speak a lot about magic, energies, entities. I don't stick to a box. I'm not in a box, and I encourage you to be the same. Don't limit yourself to any box. We've been already subjected to bullshit man-made limitations throughout our lives, like the idea of you have to work 9 to 5. There is such a thing as lack, which I'm telling you guys right now. There is no such thing as lack. Those are all boxes. So don't box yourself in it. And if you still feel, why am I speaking about Lord Lucifer and the next vid, Archangel Michael? Because I'm not in a box. Don't live in a box, guys. Learn, grow, fucking breathe, and keep on growing, okay? So follow me, learn. And again, guys, if you appreciate these vids, these teachings, the time I put into it, because I genuinely got to make the time to make these vids, and I'm busy. I'm sharing it with you guys. Um, okay, so this angel's name, you have a few ways to pronounce. The way I pronounce it is Cahetel. We're going to be speaking about the angel Cahetel. He's extremely beautiful and powerful to work with. And yes, you can work successfully with different factions as such. I have a few vids on that, and again, for deeper, more like just deeper explanations and teaching, I actually encourage you, and it's not for the sales of it, but I encourage you to rather have a consultation with me. We have a one-on-one sit down face to face for an hour, and you can really then learn from me what I'm talking about. You can do it. There's just ways about it, to be honest. You got to know what you're doing. But to work with Angel Chaital, it's beautiful. And I'll get into why based on his characteristics. And based on his characteristics is what you're going to get out of it, by the way. So before you start working with him, do the initial invocation, which I'll teach you now, which again, the three forms of vibration communication, written, spoken, and seen. So to start, you're going to do your petition, which is your handwritten letter, which will have the incantation on top, entity sigil. Okay, I don't think you'll find it anywhere else, guys. So take a snapshot of that. That is my one for him that I know works. That's going to be somewhere on your page, like an A4 size page. You can use the angel incantation of Baraktus, Guth Mangun, Angel Cahetel. And then what they also like, you don't have to, but you can also add in there like just beautiful angel, mighty angel, angel of cleansing, angel of protection, like almost like a subtitle. Okay. After that, you're going to welcome entity into your presence, your home. And if you want to, you can go as far as welcome an entity into your being. Introduce yourself. Okay. And if you want to, for this initial one, you can put a few pointers out that you're seeking. Okay. But at least do the introduction and spending time with entity and entity's presence as such, and meditating on entity's presence for at least 3 sessions, 3 days. Okay. Thereafter, you can go straight into an actual working with him on your by yourself, or again, you have a session with me, or I do the spell for you, and I will give you your homework to do on your end, which would be a thank you invocation, and in some cases, certain meditations at certain times, or spiritual baths in a certain manner. So there's a lot to learn, you guys, going on, but he's an amazing being to work with for the following, based on his characteristics. He's extremely wise, extremely wise. He's fantastic to work with, to meditate with, to have spiritual baths with, for cleansing, for any toxicity that might be upon you, that comes into your home, that a partner perhaps brings into your home, or that you bring in home from work, or wherever. Cleansing in general. Beautiful. He's great for removing negative energies within your home and on your personal order, your personal being. So you get the vibe here already, right? Is amazing, and I've said it already, to meditate with. Okay, there's two factors in here: to meditate with, but on the following things. To meditate with, but on peace, on cleansing, on energy. And again, I actually do that with clients as well in a session. I do the meditation with you, where I guide you through doing a meditation with entity or by ourselves on specific points. That is meditation. You need to choose and decide, what are we going to meditate on, how are we going to meditate on it, and why. And the results will then yield like tenfold. Um, he also offers, in workings with him, It's best done through a spell, to be honest. Not you can petition, but doing a spell with this entity, you're gonna get better results. For success and prosperity, but more in the natural sense. Like it will come, maybe not as quick as you want to. I'm not talking years or forever, but it will come, but at a natural pace, mirrored by the energy you put into it. The energy you put into the spell or thank you invocation. Obviously, this is the energy that the spellcast put in as well, and I put a lot in. But it'll come in a natural flow through promotion, through increase, through your business growing, through people being drawn to your brand or your channel or whatever. So it's a very natural process, but it's sustainable. So that's a very good thing. But also what helps you to sustain this natural flow of success with this entity is then regular thank you invocations, regular offerings to entity. And what I also recommend when starting your invocation with this entity, right? Now, check out my other videos to get more and more deeper understanding of the initial invocation. It'll all start to make more sense. You're going to start by lighting entity's candles, which is one yellow, one white. His name scribed on both, embalmed with olive oil. You keep the offering simple. Fresh flowers of any kind, greenery, fruits, honeyed water, or just plain water. But every day that you present yourself to altar, to entity, to start invocation, make sure the water is fresh. It's great for banishing of unwanted entities and parasites. He is, but I'll have to be honest, in my experience thus far, he's not always successful at it, and there are reasons behind it that's going to just take up too much time to explain. But generally speaking, he is an entity you can call on for banishing unwanted entities and parasites that are in you, upon you, or your home. And once you start the invocation with entity, candles are lit, left hand down, you focus on the flame, you're focusing on sigil, you're going to start calling out the incantation and welcome an entity. Your eyes will eventually close, you'll start to verbalize the petition, see it. And in the background, what I like to do is on a low to medium volume, play the following frequency, 1111 hertz. 1111 hertz frequency. Just play it in the background, somewhere mid volume, while you're doing your invocation entity. It takes it up to a whole new level as well. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that teaching. If you like the vid, show the like, share the vids, guys. Be good or not.